Hello, my name is Marco Jaksic, and in this presentation, I will be talking about the geologic history of a lava canyon. In the slide, I will have a diagram and go through all the layers and listing them from oldest to youngest and using principles such as the original horizontality, the principle of superposition, the principle of cross-cutting relationships, and the principle of inclusions. For the diagram, we can see that the oldest layer is H because it was the first formation and it lies at the very bottom. We can see layer K deposited on top of H, then followed by G, each placed above the previous using the principle of superposition. These three layers started horizontally as explained by the principle of original horizontality, but we can see they were later tilted, showing that there was tectonic activity after their deposition occurred. The next layer was the igneous intrusion M. This cuts through H, K, and G. Understanding this, we can see it cuts across older rocks, which now we know that this means principle of cross-cutting relationships took place, making M younger than the previous layers. After this, A was deposited on top, followed by C, and then we see layer T, which contains rock fragments from older layers inside it. This is an example of the principle of inclusions, showing that those fragments formed earlier. Then we see Z and Y, which are faults that cut across multiple older layers. Since they cut through A, C, and T, they must be younger than all three. We also see the intrusion X, which cuts across A and C, meaning it must be younger, making A and C older. The next is layer C, which was deposited above T and above X, which X in this scenario is an unconformity, a gap in the geologic record that formed from erosion before younger layers were deposited. After the unconformity X, B was deposited horizontally, followed by F, and then finally D, which is at the very top, making it the youngest layer in the sequence.